Welcome to Heard It Here First, your Central Texas showcase for premier talent. Today we're going to be going over the Manor Mustangs. The Manor Mustangs are returning a really good defense, a defense that in 7-on-7, whenever I was able to watch them in spring and summer over this past year, the defense and that secondary led by Israel Lawrence is lights out. And the front seven with the Godley brothers in this first week one matchup against Bowie, I really see how the tone's going to set for the Manor Mustangs. The Manor Mustangs will have at quarterback Camden Huff. Camden Huff is going into his junior year. He had a year on varsity where he sat underneath the starting quarterback, got to get the playbook in hand, got to get the sideline view and see how the offense was, how it worked. And I think that really helped him mold into this year and what he's going to be able to do there. Jaden Clark, who is now a part of the Manor Mustangs, is a phenomenal athlete. That dude has some really good speed on him and very shifty, very versatile runner, and he can throw the rock. As well as you have really good receivers in Eddie and Johnny, and there's a few others I haven't gotten all their names yet. But the Manor Mustangs offense, though it is molding and it's building itself this year, they're going to have a really good offense. And I believe that Camden, what I've known my whole life of Camden, him being my nephew and seeing his work ethic, is like literally that dude is putting in the work on the weekends. He's putting it in on the holiday breaks. He's hungry for success. He's in the weight room. The dude's studying film, and I think he also has a lot of great pieces around him that, when utilized, is going to really give him a break at that quarterback spot, stepping into a really tough district containing Vandergrift as the number one team for at least for as long as I've known. The last 2 years, probably prior to that, Vandergrift has a really good football program, and the McNeils, the Round Rock Dragons, Round Rock Westwood, Hutto Hippos, Vista Ridge, Cedar Ridge, and I hope I didn't leave anyone out. The Round Rock Dragons as well, and Stony Point Tigers. I mean, it's filled with talent, so it's going to be a really tough district to watch and watch it unfold. I really don't have any idea of how it's really going to unfold after what I'd say is locked as the first two picks. You'll have to catch it on Wednesday night as when the predictions come out. Um, but I really feel like Maynard can definitely play in this district, and I think possibly Maynard's going to be a playoff team. You'll have to check it out. For now, on Heard It Here First, we're going to leave you with Camden Huff, the quarterback of the Manor Mustangs. Welcome in, guys, to Heard It Here First, your Central Texas showcase of premier talent. And when it comes to premier talent, it doesn't get much better than my own nephew, Camden Huff, quarterback of the Manor Mustangs. I've bragged numerous times about this young man's work ethic. Whenever I talk about being out practicing on 4th of July, that's what this dude does. Whenever he has spare time, that's what he's doing. Talk to me, walk us through some of those practices and what your coach is, not your main coach, but your training coach. Walk us through one of those workouts and how that goes.
So with my training coach, there's a lot of training coaches in Austin, and I just like my training coach like 10 times more than everybody. I'll never switch on him. He's like more fundamental. He's all about the fundamentals. He doesn't do no crazy stuff like 3-step job, do blah blah blah. It's just like straight fundamentals. Back, pizza and all that. So yeah. So during workouts, all we really do is just work on technique and how I throw the ball and stuff, how I get rid of it.
So going away from your personal coach, and then you got Coach Brown, the offensive coordinator for the Manor Mustangs, and you and Coach Brown seem to get along pretty good. You've always talked highly about
Mm.
him to me. Tell us a little bit. Let the viewers know a little bit about Coach Brown.
Coach Brown personally is one of the best coaches I ever had that has actually came in my life and always been positive, never negative, knocked me down or nothing. He also helped me like during practices, like he'll critique me on different stuff on the way I throw the ball and stuff, and like he taught me a lot of stuff, and I'll never want a different coach. I'm happy he came in my life and really changed the way I play football and the way I think and stuff.
So, Coach Brown has been phenomenal in your life, and then you got head coach James Keller.
Yeah,
Now that is a dude that looks like you want to go to war with that guy.
yeah,
If I'm walking down a dark alley and there's four people coming to kick my butt, I can pick one person. I'm probably picking him.
yeah, Coach
You,
Keller.
Tell us a little bit about Coach Killer and what he brings to the Manor
Coach
Mustangs.
Keller, he's very intelligent. Like he's like more of like the behind the scenes worker. I don't really see him like working on the field. I mean, he'll tell me also because he has kids that also play quarterback and all that, so he'll also critique me on some stuff. And yeah, dude, he's just a more like behind the scenes type of coach. Me personally, like I love him. Like he's also one of, like on high tier one of my favorite coaches too.
And that's the beauty is usually a really good head coach. He's going to bring in really good assistants like your
Yeah.
Coach Brown and stuff like that, so he can take that step back, evaluate, and see where do I need the next upgrade type thing.
Yeah.
Um, all right, let's talk about Camden Huff. Camden, you're going in. You've been at Manor since your freshman year. You played on JV as a freshman. Last year, you were on varsity, getting your mental reps.
Mm.
Tell us about a sophomore year, sitting back and actually being able to evaluate the game and be a student of the game. Tell us about that.
Sophomore year was actually pretty helpful for me. Like sitting back, I was under an amazing quarterback, Jason Jardavets. He was really good. He taught me a lot. So being under him as a freshman and him taking me under his wing, it was awesome. Like he helped me improve a lot more than people would think. Being behind him
Yeah,
was probably one
absolutely.
of the best things that could happen.
Yeah, I mean, you look at one of the best teams that does that is Green Bay. You see them do it with Aaron Rodgers. You see them
Yeah.
do it with Jordan Love. They let a really good quarterback, and so that's what it kind of reminded me of. Is like not only that, what was J5? Is that
J
what
nine,
J
J9.
nine? Being behind J9, and he was a dang good quarterback too
Yeah.
as well. So that was really good for I feel like your growth in the game and then your
Mm.
understanding as well. Uh, you got a really tough district this year, and it was tough last year. It doesn't get any easier because then they go and add Hutto to the mix, and
Yeah.
now y'all go from 8 to 9 teams. Walk us through this district and walk and tell me where you think your Manor Mustangs gonna fall this year.
Me personally, I think we're gonna fall pretty high. I can't say like the specific like ranking, but I know for sure we're gonna go to playoffs. But when it comes to all the teams, I just know we're gonna prepare well. We have perfect coaches to like game plan before all the games and stuff. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a pretty good year. We're gonna go to playoffs most definitely.
As your offense isn't really rebuilding, so to say, because you've been here,
Yeah.
but you do add some really lethal weapons like Jordan Clark.
Yes.
Talk to us about Jordan Clark and what he brings to this Manor offense.
Jordan Clark, he's a transfer from Dallas or Dallas Fort Worth area, and he has offers from Navy, Air Force, Montana State, etc. He's perfect. Like we just plugged him in. He looked at his playbook. He caught on the plays real fast, and he's ready to go.
Well, welcome to the Austin area, Jordan Clark, and we're more than happy to have a player like him. And not only that, I saw that sucker's arms
Oh
over there.
yeah,
I said, "Damn, that dude got some pretty good size too."
yeah,
So
he's a dog.
you add your work ethic. You got the athletic ability. You got Eddie on the edge. You got Johnny out there. You
Mm,
got some really good receivers. But let's talk about that defense that I feel is really the strong
mm,
point of Maynard. I
yep,
think because y'all have so many returning starters.
yeah.
Talk to me about that defense and how they'll have that offenses back this year.
Dude, our defense is full of dogs. Like they're ready to go. Like during practice, they're just itching to hit. Like our coaches, they don't let us hit. So like when it comes to like scrimmages and stuff,
Yeah,
they're ready.
yeah.
Like they lay wood. Um, so yeah, not only is we have a lot of returning starters, but a dude in my grade, Israel Lawrence.
That's my dude.
He's gonna be coming in. He's gonna be a big part of Manor this year. He watches film. Like he's at the top of the film time rating on our huddle. So he's gonna be a dog. Him too. Yeah.
Israel Lawrence is one of the guys that I mentioned in the prediction show, and that we'll talk about here on this Manor. Whenever I watched your 7-on-7 this year, I mean, your defense, they have that great nonverbal communication
Mm-hmm.
as well. They can look at each other, know where they're supposed to line up.
Yep.
Israel is so fast, man, and I don't know what his 40 is, but I can tell you on the field he's running a 3.9. You know,
Oh
like
yeah.
the dude is so quick and his alertness and his reaction to the ball, man. I think y'all secondary is going to be dirty,
Yep.
man. I think you're going to have a really great secondary. I think your offense is going to shock the district, and I honestly think y'all's defense and Round Rock's defense. And not trying to exclude Vandergrift. We know
Oh
Vandergrift is
yeah.
great, but I really feel like y'all's your and Round Rock's defenses is what's going to be really tough this year. It's
Yeah,
going to be some of the best in the district. So,
most definitely.
without further ado, Camden, what would you like to leave out with the Central Texas fans, the Manor Mustang fans, and what would you like to tell the district before the game, week 1 next week?
Hey, don't underestimate us. Like they have us like ranked 8 out of 9 teams. So hey, we have a chip on our shoulder this year. Like we're gonna be some dogs. We're gonna be coming. So I want everybody to prepare for the Manor Mustangs because we coming.
You heard it here first. Camden Huff, quarterback for the Manor Mustangs, junior quarterback, says eighth ain't enough. We gonna be in that top 4, and you can catch where I think I end on the prediction show showing this upcoming Wednesday. Thank you for your time, Manor Mustangs, Central Texas fans. Let's get ready for football season, and y'all have a blessed day. Appreciate it, bud.
Indeed.